You want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth about sports in the state of Michigan? You've got the truth, all right. Can you handle the truth? Find out right now on the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast, the show that detects and provides truth, research, and statistics about the Tigers, Lions, Red Wings, Pistons, Wolverines, and Spartans. Subscribe to its YouTube channel at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast and listen to it in audio form wherever you get your podcasts. Follow it on X, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_Truth, and like its Facebook page and know the truth.
What up? Welcome to another episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. I'm Taylor Phillips, and welcome also to part one of the 2025 Red Wings and Pistons free agency summer frenzy. Of course, I'm Taylor Phillips, the creator and host and Michigan Sports Truth detective. In this and every episode, you'll hear nothing but the entire truth. No tomfoolery, no coddling, no entertainment, no bull, no jokes, no junk, no nothing, no homerism. The truth consists of research, statistics, and fair and accurate criticism about the Tigers, Lions, Red Wings, Pistons, Wolverines, and Spartans. The question is, can you handle the truth? So it's the 2025 Red Wings and Pistons free agency summer frenzy. Everyone, please call your friends. Tell them about this episode and the entire show. We're going to talk about the Red Wings and Pistons. Of course, a little bit of Tigers as well. First off, in my last episode, I created just an ad lib discussion about the Peter Mrazek, John Gibson trade. The Red Wings previously picking up John Gibson in a trade for Peter Mrazek and two future draft picks. John Gibson is definitely an upgrade over Peter Mrazek for the Red Wings as I turn on my screen sharing on StreamYard and show why. This is a Facebook post from Red Alert Podcast, a Detroit Red Wings podcast. So this is Peter Mrazek to the left of this picture right here. It says in a photo, negative 14.0 goals saved above expected, which is fourth worst in the NHL. And on the right of this picture right here is John Gibson, a plus 15.3 goals saved above expected average, which is 13th best. So that's definitely an upgrade. I pointed out his stats, Gibson's stats in my last episode. 289 goals against average, 912 save percentage last year with the Ducks, Anaheim. And these are new stats that I picked up last Saturday. That was after I did my last episode. This came in earlier. But now that I know that, why don't we get to the other signings and departures? Of course, Patrick Kane, of course, staying with the Red Wings. We knew this had to happen. 1 year, $3 million. The Red Wings need him, of course. He's also got bonuses up to $7 million coming up. $7 million total, which includes $4 million bonuses, $3 million in games played. That's extra, and $1 million in playoff bonuses. So I'm going to turn my screen sharing on yet again and take you to an X post from Chris Johnston at Reporter Chris. And Chris Johnson is an NHL insider from The Athletic, TSN Hockey, and SDPN Sports. So Patrick Kane's bonus breakdown on the Red Wings extension looks like this: $2.5 million for 10 games played. $250,000 each for 30 and 50 games played. And then $500,000 for reaching the playoffs, which hopefully they do. Another $250,000 for winning round one, and then another $250,000 for getting past round two. So those are all the bonuses right here. The Red Wings need them. Alongside Alex DeBrincat, they need their offense. Dylan Larkin, Alex DeBrincat, JT Compher. Also want to get to the other signings. They also signed defenseman Jacob Bernard Docker from the Buffalo Sabres and Ian Mitchell from the Boston Bruins, each to one-year deals worth less than $1 million each. So I don't have too much of an idea as to what they can bring to the table, but I'm trying to look for let me turn on my screen sharing yet one more time. The official Red Wings website here. Yes, Alex Delvecchio passed away at 93. Condolences. Those are that's Red Wings TV. I don't want to get into too much of that. I am not gonna get too much into this, but there we go. Press releases. Jacob Bernard Docker. Let's get into him first. 144 games with the Ottawa Senators and Buffalo Sabres since 2020 to 2021. It's a one-year contract worth $875,000. Sens and Sabres in a split season this past season. 6'1", 198-pound blue liner. Just 4 points, 1, 3, and 4, a +2 rating. So he's not much of an offensive defenseman. Let me try advancedhockeystats.com. Verifying my browser. There we go. I finally found it. Oh, it needs premium content. It's premium content. Damn it. I'll try it next time. I'll sign in with Patreon. How about this one? There. Oh, wait, there we go. Now, I can, the upgrade needed, upgrade now. I guess I'm going to have to. Yeah, I don't want to share my personal credit card information, so I'm gonna have to try it next time. So why don't I? For now, let's just go ahead and bookmark this. And bookmark this one too. This tab right here. But anyway, Bernard Docker played 3 seasons. Yeah, he 144 NHL games. Yeah, he's a minor leaguer. So what about Ian Mitchell? 110 games with the Blackhawks since 20. That's another minor leaguer. $775,000, 1-year contract. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Um, yeah, yeah, all this minor league stuff. Calder Cup playoffs, Rockford Ice Hogs in Providence, 156 AHL games. You can only see that on the video. If you're listening to it in audio form, you better watch it in video forms because I got a lot of screen sharing to do. So back to the main StreamYard screen here. Let's take a look at James Van Riemsdyk, a 1-year, $1 million contract. Let's go to the press releases again. Jacob Van Riemsdyk still not. Oh man, there we go. Van Riemsdyk. Yeah, I was trying to look for him on DetroitRedWings.com, but I couldn't find it. But it's on ESPN.com. So I'll turn the screen sharing on one more time. 16 goals, 36 points, 20 assists. Those stats are not that bad. Bonus incentives just $750,000. Very, very cheap deal for a high scoring player, or at least some kind of or at least a half goal scorer and half facilitator. 16 goals, 20 assists. There you see Vladimir Tarasenko being traded away. Of course, James Van Riemsdyk. Low risk, high reward right there. Albert Johansson and Jonathan Berggren both re-signed. So they stay put. Vladimir Tarasenko traded to the Minnesota Wild for future considerations without the requirement of a buyout. So, yeah, Vladimir Tarasenko out of here. Former Red Wings goaltender Alex Lyons signing a 2-year, $3 million contract with the Buffalo Sabres. So that leaves Cam Talbot with John Gibb. That leaves the Red Wings with Cam Talbot and John Gibson platooning in net, in goal. Like I projected in my last episode, in the last episode, John Gibson should be the number one goaltender for the Red Wings. And then you got Jeff Petrie, former Red Wings defenseman, signing a 1-year contract with the back-to-back Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. So I'm sure fans are happy to see Jeff Petrie and Vladimir Tarasenko GTFO. So that's Red Wings for now. The Pistons, before we get to their free agency signings, Guard Malik Beasley is facing a $2 million lawsuit for a gambling probe on NBA games. He has $650,000 due in unpaid fees. The lawsuit said that Beasley allegedly had financial issues. Ugh! That could spell trouble. So Malik Beasley is in dire straits. As you can tell by reading all this, by listening to what I'm having to say about this. So the Pistons are looking for a replacement for Malik Beasley, supposedly. First off, they re-signed center Paul Reed to a 2-year, $11 million contract. And then they signed guard Karis LeVert from the Atlanta Hawks, a former Michigan Wolverine, to a 2-year, $29 million contract. And then a sign-in trade. Pistons trade forward Simone Fontecchio to the Miami Heat for forward Duncan Robinson, another former Michigan Wolverine, and sign Robinson to a 3-year, $48 million contract, according to Shams Charania, according to a source from Shams Charania. We'll get to the departures in due time, but let's get to Paul Reed, shall we? I'm going to turn on the screen sharing again. So this is all I can find on ESPN.com about Paul Reed, just the mentioning of the 2-year, $11 million contract. He played a versatile role for the Pistons front court, and his team and agent Rod Shade of Octagon reached the new contract tonight. That was Monday night. That would be the Pistons official site. Let's go to Pistons.com. Chaz Lanier, 37th pick of the draft. He's also a solid shooter. Um, 18 points average, 3.9 rebounds, 1.1 assists while shooting 43.1% from the field and 39.5% from three-point range across 38 games for the University of Tennessee Volunteers last season. He was the Jerry West Award winner, but I wanted to, where the hell are the headlines here? Yeah, Lanier's a three-point shooter. Absolutely true. Okay. Technical issues here. So I'll be right back. Just stick around for a bit. All right, good. So let's try this one more time. Apologize for the technical difficulties, but Paul Reed, Pistons, the official site. Screw this damn thing. Screw this connection. 4.9 points per game. Career 4.1 points per game during the regular season. Oh, man. Seriously? Paul Reed has not done much as a forward or center, okay? And you pay him two years, $11 million. Trajan Langdon, I don't know about that one. I'm sorry. So, anyway, the Pistons have signed Karis LeVert to a 2-year, $29 million contract. Let's get to LeVert. Karis LeVert, as I open another tab and then share the screen yet again. Yeah, that router's up there is going friggin' crazy. LeVert is 30 years old. 12.1 points per game coming off the bench, 3.2 rebounds and 3.4 assists in 64 games last season. Then you got Duncan Robinson, Malik Monk. I don't know about that. I'm just focused on the Pistons. This is just I have to keep this within the state of Michigan format, Trey Finesse. But thank you for asking. So anyway, Duncan Robinson. I'm gonna share the screen again for Duncan Robinson. Yeah, there we go. 74 games played in the entire 2024-2025 regular season. Shot 43.7% from the field, 39.3% from three-point range, career 39.7% in his career. That's only a 0.4% differential. These stats are good. So Duncan Robinson could actually be at least a good replacement, if not great, for Malik Beasley. If Malik Beasley officially gets released by the Pistons because of his gambling probe allegations. So I'm going to close all these tabs here. So the Pistons lose Dennis Schroeder to the Sacramento Kings on a 3-year, $45 million contract, and then Tim Hardaway Jr., a 1-year contract with the Denver Nuggets. So Schroeder and Tim Hardaway Jr. have been X factors. Been a couple X factors for the Pistons, but I believe Karis LeVert and Duncan Robinson have been upgrades. Now it's a rumor of him signing with the Kings and getting traded here basically for Schroeder. Oh, really? Hang on a second. So I have not heard of that. I'm gonna have to check X right about now. Thank you, Trey. So let me go to the X website, formerly Twitter. Before I get to some Tigers here, Trey Finesse, thank you for watching. If you could please keep watching this and then share this podcast on YouTube. Subscribe to it. Malik Monk, sign and trade. Yeah. So, Trey Finesse, if you're watching right now, 14 hours ago, the Dennis Schroeder sign and trade to the Kings for Malik Monk is delayed due to the Kings pushing for extra assets. So, this post right here is actually from last year, so forget that. Oh, wow, yeah, the Pistons are trading for Malik Monk. But this was 14 hours ago, but fingers crossed, this might be done here. I'm going to turn off the screen sharing here and then get to the comments. There we go. I will definitely share, and I'm already subscribed. Yep. Thank you, Trey. Yes, keep sharing it. Get more people to subscribe. Yeah. The Pistons are trading for Malik Monk. It's going to take some time. So Trey and everybody else, cross your fingers. Oh my goodness, me, oh my. All right. Let's get to some Tigers, shall we? In other news, Tigers place outfielder Kerry Carpenter on the 10-day injured list with a hamstring injury just as a precaution, a hamstring issue. Not sure what was wrong with the hamstring. He might have pulled it or something like that. But anyway, I want to show you some all-star leaderboard statistics or leaderboard standings. The ballot update: Gleyber Torres first place, Riley Green first, Javier Baez second. Both in the outfield. Javier Baez is listed as an outfielder. So, of course, oh man, those look damn good. The question is, where's Wencel Perez? That's my question. So anyway, some trending truth. Detroit will finally get a WNBA franchise back in 2029. The name is yet to be officially determined. The consensus opinion is the return of the Detroit Shock. That's interesting to know on why it's taking so long and why we haven't heard a finalized deal, but Monk here would be a nice upgrade on the bench. Hell yeah. And then, do you think the Tigers need to make a trade before or at the trade deadline to solidify their World Series contention hopes alive, and who would it be? That is a spot on question. Whether it's before or at the trade deadline, they need more quality starting pitching, more quality relief pitching to back up Canley and Vest. Plus they need another bat, and they need Alex Bregman, of course, at third base. Because we know Alex Bregman can really hit the ball. Of course, he can manufacture tons of offense, and he can field at third base. He can play some good defense right there. He can play some good defense at third. So now we get to the what we learned segment. So what we've learned is this is only the beginning of the free agency summer frenzy. It's another annual thing, so we're gonna stay on top of this the entire summer, all summer long. So another comment: I would see what they can do or trade to bring in Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's another bat. Yeah, we need a lot more bats because Trey Sweeney, who was just called up, definitely is not going to be the answer. Hell no. So with that being said, that's what we've learned on this episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. I'm Taylor Phillips. Subscribe to its YouTube channel at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. Share it, like its videos, and turn on all notifications on the bell icon. Click or tap on live to find its latest full episodes and check out our shorts videos. Also, listen to it in audio form on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music /Audible, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, and JioSaavn. Also, join its supporters club on Spreaker, just $2 a month, just $2, the cheapest deal anyone can ever find. Also on social media, follow it on X, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_Truth, and like its Facebook page. Follow me on X, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and YouTube at DT2Phillips. Also on Twitch at DT2Phillips1984. Statewide business endorsements go to Cops and Donuts, Hooters of Saginaw, Flint, and Taylor, Grand Traverse Pie Company, Meijer, J&H Family Stores, gas stations, Positive Chimney and Fireplace, Rally House, Michigan, and Rally House, Detroit, Jets Pizza, Alpine Chocolate House with five locations in Gaylord, Manistee, Sault Ste. Marie, Boyne City, and Plymouth downstate, Subway with the new 903 North Mitchell Street and Cadillac location, Hudsonville Ice Cream made from Grand Rapids, Tom's Food Markets, Big B Coffee, Detroit Wing Company, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Simply Delightful, Tropical Touch Spa, and Main Street Rocks in Lake City and Durand. Main Street Rocks in Durand is also a proud sponsor of Swartz Creek Youth Baseball. Metro Detroit area business endorsements go to Gino Surf, Avenue American Bistro, Mocha Nut Donut and Boba, Modern 7 Bistro, Northville Sports Den, Union Barber in Birmingham and Ferndale, United Mobile Power Wash and Dry Ice Works in Southfield, Athletico Physical Therapy on Woodward in Ferndale, Blind Owl Royal Oak. Cali Tickets, call Mark Goldman at 877-225-8425 or visit CaliTickets.com. The Jagged Fork, Goodman Acker Law Firm, and Northwestern Technological Institute. Local business endorsements go to the B4 Foundation, Cadillac Grill, Cadillac Nutrition, Cadillac Horizon Bucks, Front Porch Suttons Bay, Creative Embroidery of Cadillac for designing the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast logo on my long sleeve shirt and t-shirt behind me. Cuts by Melanie in Lake City, the El Cilantro Taco Shop in Petoskey, Erica Nita of Traverse City Real Estate, Michigan Coffee Company, Northern Auto Lab, Pro Quality Cleaners, Raven Social Restaurant, Misaki Golf Course in Lake City, Bay Mills Resort and Casino in Brimley, United Food Service Solutions of Grand Ledge, Fletcher's Pub Texas Corners in Kalamazoo, Northern Star Event Rentals, the Food Mafia's Let's Roll With It Roll Ice Cream, the Michigan Theater of Jackson, Yen Yoga and Fitness in Traverse City, T's Tanning Salon in Cadillac, Wexford Community Credit Union with 2 locations in Cadillac and Lake City, Toy Town in Cadillac and Reed City, Well-Being with Catherine Palms in Traverse City, and the Sweet Shop in Cadillac. Until next time, stay on the lookout, and remember that we always observe and detect the truth about our teams in the state of Michigan, because the truth is everywhere. Ta-ta for now. Hit them with a hind.